So for this video, we're going to take a look at the Deerhorn knives and just take a look at the first couple of sections. So it's very difficult to categorize Deerhorn knives as a self-defense weapon simply because of how dangerous they would have been. These aren't real ones, these are kind of dull blades, but they still have very kind of nasty points on them, so you can still cause yourself a little bit of injury. So you need to be very careful when you're using these. There's lots of very kind of intricate movements with the Deerhorn knives, and it's going to really help you to build up the detail in your Bagua training. So we do a lot of things where we cross the knives over. So we have the knives like this, and we're going to press them. You are very, very close to sliding the knives onto your own fingers. So this is another thing that you've got to be careful of. And also, as they roll, we need to interlock the knife blades. So then as it comes out and it goes in, it's a very, very tight, close movement. A couple of things to add at this point is that there are a lot of movements where we twist the wrist. If you're going to poke yourself with one of these blades, it will probably be on one of these movements. So one thing that you'll notice is that we use the point quite a lot to either gouge or to rip or to hook, but that means that that bottom hook goes down towards the forearm. So that's very dangerous. Instead of using the flat deviation of the wrist, which will put that point straight into your forearm, we need to adjust it slightly so it's going to go past. Okay, so from this position, if I go flat, it's going to jab straight into my forearm. If I tilt it slightly as it comes up, you're going to get that blade to pass. So this is one of the skills that we use with these knives that you're not going to get on many other weapons. So our starting position is going to be both heels on the circumference with the line running between both feet, left shoulder closest to the center, both knife tips pointing down towards the floor with the palms facing towards you. Now on our in-breath, the hands come out, make 2 half circles with the tips of the knives. Then we're going to slap step forward as we join the knives at the base, striking that kidney 1 point on the left foot and jamming the knives into the neck. For the next movement, we're going to begin to turn the knives inwards this time, so the palms are facing down. Turn the left toes in towards the center, and this time slap step forward with the right foot and again jabbing the knives into the neck. Now from here, the left hand is going to drop down and towards the center. We then take a step with the left leg and then cut high with the right knife, turning the palm up towards the sky. We're then going to turn both knives in as they circle. The right one's going to block or cut out. We hop back onto our right foot, and then the left knife is going to cut down and under towards the center of the circle. Now from here, we're going to push the top of the right knife towards the center as we parry around with the left, and then circle the left all the way over as we slip the left foot forwards, and that's when we start to walk the circle. Now as the hands come up, we turn and make this little opening cut here, turn the palms up, and then slap step forwards as we strike forwards with the knives. Now we turn the knives in this way, make a circular downwards cut, rechamber the knives in, and then step forward on the right, and again we're going to jam the knives in. You'll look that the knives themselves, they're crossed. So we go 1, 2, circle down, step. Now we're going to drop that left knife straight down to the center as we step, and then bring the other knife around at the top. Cut, cut. So the right one is going to circle and come in. So we bring it all the way in so it sits just in front of the chest on the right hand side. So this one comes in this way, and then the left all the way over and hooks up. As the left hand comes around to parry this way, we're going to push the right one forward. So push it towards the center, and then the left one circles up and over and then we begin to walk the circle this way. So once we've done a complete circle walk, we finish with the left foot forwards. We're going to turn the right knife over, palm down as we step around with the right leg. At the same time, we're going to slam down with the base of the forearm, and we're going to strike that large intestine 10 or colon 10 point just on the top of the forearm. And then we rebound, turning the knives over and striking with that right one down to about waist height. We're going to turn the left toes out of the circumference. We're going to step the right foot around. Now the right hand is going to come out from underneath the left. We're going to cut. Now it's at this point that we release the right foot and we're going to spin all the way around. So from here we continue the momentum all the way around and bring the right knife over the top of the head. We circle the right knife down and through, and we're going to cut up with the tip. We then step around with the left leg. We're going to parry, circle in a figure 8. So 1, as it comes down 2, we're going to just drop into that low position. Now from here, we turn. We come across the body. We turn them back. We turn them back again. And then it's on the 4th one that we step around with the left foot. We come up. The hand comes all the way over to the right hand side. We turn the left knife palm up. Switch it out. Now from here, we're not going to release the left foot until we feel that torque on the waist come all the way over, push off that right foot, slip with the left, and then we begin to walk the circle. Now we bring the left one just slightly up and over, and then jam the right one in here this way. So we bounce and rebound and strike inwards. Now as we step around, we keep the palms facing each other, and then the right one's going to come out from underneath all the way over. You've got to be really careful not to cut your arm on that top one as it comes through, because you've got that point pointed straight towards your tricep. Okay, so from here, we're going to come up, release that right foot, because we're going to now spin on the toe. So as it comes up to here, and then let it drop down the left-hand side of the shoulder and then strike up along the circumference of the circle. So that whole sequence as we walk around. So from here, we're going 1, 2, facing out of the circle. Now swing that right one. Be careful of the right arm as you transition here. Straight along the circumference there. Now it's going to take a step round with the left foot, and that's going to come all the way round. Parry, we step around, we're going to go 1, 2, circle the hands in so I'm facing towards the center here. Now as I drop down, I'm going to just bring that left knife out to the side. Right one's going to drop down to the other side here. So this is obviously a lot higher than we would do it in the form. Now, as we turn, the right hand's down, the left hand's up. We turn back. So we're doing these horizontal slashes with the knife here. Now it's from this position here over to the left-hand side that we're going to step all the way around back into that flower hides under leaf posture. Now we step around. We're going to turn the knife over and we're going to come out all the way up. Again, very similar to how we did it earlier on in this section. 2, and then as soon as that torque builds up on that waist, drop into that left foot and we push off, and that's where we're walking all the way around. We're going to be covering the following sections of the Deerhorn knife form in future videos, so please keep an eye out for those. If you have any questions about the Deerhorn knives or the form or anything else that we cover on this channel, please leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Okay, thanks for watching.